card of the day for Wednesday, December 16, 2020. This is not a reading. A reading is an intimate discussion between you and a spiritual. Just like that. We ain't not even fucking playing around. This is not a reading. A reading is an intimate discussion between you and a spiritual advisor of your choice, a healer, a shaman, whatever label they got going on. This is not a reading. It's an intimate discussion between you and a spiritual advisor of your choice, hopefully led by your intuition, because your intuition is your superpower. Everyone's born intuitive. Not everyone listens to their intuition. As you can see, the state of the fucking world. This is just a focus of intention for the next 24 to 48 hours until I come back. Again, many people do things like this. For me, I only speak for me, my page, my community, and how I run shit with my ancestors. I'm an ancestral and rituals practitioner first and foremost. I've been doing this for over 30 something years. I've been working since I was 14. So that should tell you how old I am somewhat. And I am just focusing on my truth and my path. Many other people do the same things. That's on them. I'm not better than them. They ain't better than me, but I'm sure fucking different. I said what I said. I have many friends and many colleagues and practitioners that I love and respect and adore, and others that not so much, because they mimic or they copy or they're trying to do things because they feel that being spiritual all of a sudden is the jam. Well, honestly, honey, my friends, you've always been spiritual. You're spiritual beings having a human experience. You can be spiritual while you be a teacher. You can be spiritual by being a hairdresser. You can be spiritual by being a surgeon. I can't cut nobody open. I can't teach nobody. I can't be no teacher in a classroom with children all day. I can't do that. I can't do somebody's hair, but I can do this. I can tap into the soul, and spirituality is within every profession, every walk of life. So stop thinking that you have to call it out and be something that you're not really reconciled to be with. So just like that, they're not fucking playing. Ancestor of knowing and ancestor of protection. Just like that. So let's go with the first card. Ancestor of knowing. Let's see what they have to say. They're not playing today. It says, I am the ancestor of knowing. I am embodiment of all knowledge and will show you the way towards a proper understanding of everything around you. You may think that you know a person or situation without having a true appreciation of their character or significance. My clear vision offers you an illuminating perspective in all directions. I enable you to see past surface features, penetrating beneath them to arrive at a truer wisdom. The ancestor of knowing is long associated with the far-sighted wisdom of the owl, and the owl makes a perfect representation of knowing, a concept far more profound than mere knowledge. Knowing takes us deeper into a deeper inner sanctum where we can not only perceive but also appreciate the true nature of what we are feeling and experiencing at any given time. The ancestor of knowing is a key figure who directs us on our quest for knowledge. His guidance takes us to a level of perception that transcends the shallow and the superficial, helping us to access the archetypal types of truth of existence. Interpretations, clear-sightedness, clear vision for 2020. Hello. And we just had the new moon in Sagittarius community ritual with the solar eclipse. How y'all feeling, by the way? And the gift of transcendence, knowledge with understanding, and warrior insight. Basically, whatever's going to be coming your way, they want you to know and understand that they're with us, and they will make things very clearly and allow us to see through the bullshit. See with this eye, not with this eye. So basically, honestly, they want you to also tap into that knowing, stuff that you already know. Those red flags you do see, you tend to try to avoid and ignore. Stop doing that. So the ancestor of knowing is guiding the way, allow us to clearly see past all the mirage, all the cobwebs, take the blinders off of us, and allow us to clearly see going into the future with a different prospect. And also tapping into our own insight, tapping into our own intuition. So tapping into that no matter what. Then we have, because we're going to know some things, obviously people going to hate on them things. So obviously there's a reason why the ancestor of protection popped up as well. They be knowing. They don't just be coming by themselves. They be like, you know what? You're going to know some things, but people going to hate on you, so make sure we're going to protect you as well. I am the ancestor of protection. I guard the spirit of the one who invokes my power, keeping him or her true to their innate sense of being. I bring strength and energy to those who call upon me and guide them to find a safe harbor for their journey. I stand as a primal ancestor and companion on the hardest paths you travel. As you embark on any new enterprise, I will stay beside you and protect you from the assaults of opponents or detractors. The ancestor of protection. Here is the spirit of the mountain lion and is shown with a second almost hidden presence at its side. This is a repeat, by the way. This represents the idea of protecting spirit watching over another being. The role of the ancestor of protection is to stand beside us and to act in our defense. For the shamans of a tribal community, it was a matter of course to recognize all animals as spiritual ancestors who embody the essence of their forebears. Here the ancestor of protection guards that essence within you, reminding you and guiding you to remain true to your chosen path. Interpretations: strength, guardianship, fearlessness, the ability to help others, the feeling of protectedness, one who walks at your side in times of need. You are always protected. You are always divinely directed. But in order for you to feel even more powerful, you have to call on your divine team. They cannot get involved in any way, shape, or form unless you ask for permission or you give them, ask for help or you give them permission to intercede on a specific area of your life. Why? Because it's free will. And because they love us so much, they let us choose when we need assistance, when we need guidance, and when we need protection. Call on them, speak to them daily, create a personal, intimate relationship with your divine team, the invisible realm, the universe, whatever it is that you choose to call. But make that a powerful aspect of your conversations and agreements. They want you to know that things are coming your way. You're clearly seeing past the bullshit. You've learned so much in this past year alone. 2020 has been hell of a year. Clear vision. I've been speaking this since March, since we got hit here in America with the pandemic. Clearly seeing past the bullshit. Clearly seeing about who we are, our relationships, and everything else that we are holding on to. But also protecting us, because we're going to be knowing more and growing more. And then especially in these last 2 weeks of the year, we're going to have some haters. We're going to have some naysayers. We're going to have some people who don't like us. It is what it is. People are always talking shit. They're going to talk about you if you're doing good. They're going to talk about you if you're doing bad. You might as well do whatever the fuck you want, knowing that you're going to always be guided and clearly directed and divinely protected. So step into your power, step into the warrior who you are, whether you're masculine or feminine or identify as a male or female or non-binary. Whatever you choose is all right with me, because I have no place to judge. But step in your truth, step into that knowing, step into that intuition, step into that guidance. Allow your mind, body, and spirit to connect all together, work cohesively together in a balance, so you can catapult. And when you're catapulted, don't worry, because you're always protected. Your ancestors, your masters, your teachers, your loved ones will always protect you as long as you ask. Call on them, and they'll never steer you wrong. I hope I helped. I hope I put some things in perspective. I hope I made you feel better. The Almighty Pineapple LLC is trademarked, copyright, and registered with the United States government in several different classifications. Any duplication of my content without my permission, my quotes, my sayings, anything is subject to legal recourse as guided by my legal team. If you'd like to work with me, please follow your intuition. Working with any spiritual advisor, even that means you do not work with me, your intuition will guide you to who, what, when, where, and how to work with those spiritual advisors and practitioners. At this time, I am now booking in January 2021. I am booked solid until almost mid-January at this time. I am going to be having surgery January 18th, so I will be taking 1 to 2 weeks off. I'll find out more in the next couple weeks, and I'll definitely keep you guys afloat and updated. Thank you for fucking with me. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Thank you for sharing this video with someone who you feel is going to resonate with, and thank you for always your support, because you don't have to choose me, but you did, and I love you, and I love y'all so fucking much. Remember who the fuck you are, and breathe, and I'll see y'all later.